This is the great German city of Dresden, pictured before World War II. It was a jewel of European culture and art, as evinced by its glorious architecture. This city was made by its people. It manifests their spirit. When you see this beauty, order, and harmony, you are witnessing the heart and soul of a great nation and its folk. But toward the end of World War II, when hostilities were all but over, Britain and its allies carried out a series of bombing raids under the orders of Winston Churchill, although the raids were scientifically designed by the advisor to the government, Professor Frederick Lindemann. He particularly favoured a method known as de-housing, aimed at the destruction of high-density working-class accommodation to kill the maximum of numbers and demoralise the surviving population. The British government also called it strategic bombing, a euphemism for total war. The most damaging raids on Dresden occurred between the 13th and 15th of February in 1945, when general hostilities were coming to an end, and the city was now home to hundreds of thousands of refugees, women, children, the aged, the sick and the dying. The bombing came in wave after wave, day and night, as the city was undefended and at the mercy of the attackers. And working behind the scenes was the Morgenthau Plan, which sought to put an end to the German nation and its people in perpetuity. It was, in fact, a plan to put an end to European civilization itself, and it came close to succeeding. As the tons of incendiary bombs fell hour after hour, men, women and children were torn apart, suffocated and immolated in the wild firestorms. It was a vision of hell, nothing less. Such sin cannot be forgiven in this world. But what do you see now, looking at these images of Dresden? Many still cannot see and acknowledge the glory of European man and achievement without a concomitant guilt inherited from the slaughter of the good war. To have natural empathetic feelings for this would be beyond the pale. So look away and forget the cries, the suffering, the destruction, and the death. If we cannot recognize the gravity of the crime committed against European civilization here, how can we save our towns and cities from the new destruction that comes in wave after wave, day and night, day and night?